So we're going to start exactly as you are, seated, any comfortable position. Let's just take a moment here to get grounded. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, and you can sit any way you'd like. You don't have to be cross-legged. Let's take a few really deep cleansing breaths here. Got this really crisp air coming off of the seawater. I love it when it's kind of moody and foggy like this. You can really feel the elements around you, that thickness in the air, the sounds of all of the birds chirping around us here outdoors. So taking a moment of gratitude to be outside, just being in nature already has a lot of really powerful benefits for your health, both mentally and physically. And of course, yoga also has incredible powers. If you've taken a class before, you already know that. That's why we keep returning to this practice. So I want you to really ask yourself what you need today. What brought you to your mat? Is there something specific that you'd like to let go of? Maybe a stressor from the week? Maybe you just want to start the day off right, have some movement, perhaps to clear your mind before connecting with family or friends. Maybe you just want to take some time for you to feel really good. So remember your reason why you're here. And then also ask yourself what it is that you hope to feel at the end of class. And I want you to think of one word that describes it. How do you want to walk out of here? So maybe you just want to feel more energized. Maybe you want to feel powerful. Or maybe more grateful, more grounded. Maybe you want to feel soft or a sense of calm and peace. What kind of energy would you like to invite here? Then with that word in mind, let's bring our hands to heart center. And then one more time, really notice everything in your surrounding space that's happening around you, all the different sounds you hear, the different sensations, maybe the feeling of the breeze, the feeling of the ground underneath you. For all my friends watching on YouTube, notice what kind of senses you get from your environment. And take a moment of gratitude. Imagine you're hearing all of this for the very first time. What an amazing day it is to be here on this earth, to be alive in this moment, to get to experience this. So with that gratitude, with your intention in mind, let's take a deep breath together. So we're going to take a really big inhale in through your nose, and then try to hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with even more air. So really breathe in. And then open your mouth. Let's exhale, sigh that out together. Let it go. Let's do that one more time. Even bigger breath in through your nose. Try to hold it at the top. See if you can fill up with even more air. And again, open your mouth. Exhale, sigh that out. Let it go. All right, yogis, go ahead and open up your eyes. Let's get into some movement here. I'm going to be like your mirror. So as you inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Good, let's take a twist. Right hand goes behind you, nice and easy. We're just getting started, so gentle to begin. Look over your right shoulder, try to sit up a little bit taller. And then let's inhale, bring both arms back through center. And up and over the other way, look over your left shoulder. Try to feel the twist more from the base of your spine rather than your neck. Good, take it back through center, both arms reach up. And then bring your right hand down to the earth, crawl it over, left arm stretches. Yeah, if you want, you can rotate to look underneath your arm or up towards the sky. I want you to feel that space between your ribs all the way down to your hips. Okay, now this left arm is going to go down in front of us. We're going to swoop this around. And then your left hand goes down, right arm up and over towards Jimmy's. Yeah, and then maybe turn to look underneath your arm. Big side stretch here. Good, let's take that swoop the other way. Right hand down, left hand down. Let it carry you around. And we're going to start to flow back and forth between those two. Let your left arm carry you around. Breathing in. Nice. You can move with your own breath, your own pace here. Nice and slow and easy. Opening up through the ribs, the side body. Good. Let's go just a couple more rounds. Noticing how you're feeling today. If there's any areas of tension, of pain, we're going to try to give those areas a little extra love and attention as we go through our flow. Good. Let's do one more each side. And then we're going to take this all back through center. When you're ready, lift it all the way up. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to roll up here to hands and knees. Come to a tabletop. So your hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Let's go into cat and cow. As you inhale, you'll lower your belly and lift your head and tailbone up. And then as you exhale, you're going to push and round into a cat. And then start to go back and forth between those two. So we'll inhale through. Exhale, push and round. And then maybe start to add some other movements here. So you can go side to side. Roll some circles out with your ribs. You can stretch your neck. Any movement here that feels good, go for it. I want you to really feel also that connection of your hands, especially out here on the grass. You can really get a good grip. It's kind of spongy. So I want you to feel that connection. Your hands here are your foundation. Good. Take one more. And then friends, come on back into a neutral tabletop. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Open up here into a twist. Maybe look up. And then we're going to thread the needle, right arm underneath your left, dropping your right shoulder, right ear down to the ground. Try to relax that space between your shoulders and your ears. Take a deep breath in here. Good. As you exhale, let's unwind. Take that right arm back up to the sky. And then set it down. Let's switch sides. So we'll take our left arm up, open up into that twist. Maybe look up. Good. Thread the needle underneath the right arm. Left shoulder, left ear down to the ground. Try to find more space between your shoulders and your ears here. Let yourself just melt. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. And then use that exhale to unwind. Take your left arm back up to the sky. Gorgeous. Both hands come down. Your hips stay lifted. Both hands crawl forward. Bow your chest to the earth. Feel that stretch through the upper back, your shoulders. And then from here, crawl your hands back up to tabletop. We're going to press to our first downward facing dog. So maybe hands a little bit wider. I like mat's distance. And then you're going to lift your hips up and back. Let's find downward facing dog. Okay, so that same good grip of your hands, even more important now. So spreading your fingers, push the earth away. Try to feel that lift up of your hips. And then maybe find some movement here in your down dog. So you can bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your feet. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Again, taking whatever movements you need here. If this is ever too much, you could always modify, by the way, by coming down to all fours, hands and knees. There's always ways to make it work for you. Okay, let's bend your knees, look forward at your hands, and start to walk your feet up to a forward fold. You're going to be hips distance. Bend your knees a lot. Let yourself drape down over your legs. And then if you want here, you can grab opposite elbows, maybe find a sway side to side. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Try to relax your body here. Anything you need to let go of from the work week, from life, feel that release. We're right at the end of the year. We're about to head into a new one. So it's a good time to start shedding what no longer serves us. Let's bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, come to a flat back. Straighten out your legs and your spine and lengthen through the top of your head. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold it back down. And then reach your arms all the way up to stand. Let's come on up, stretching up to the sky. Exhale, hands together, down to your heart. Nice, friends. Inhale, arms reach up. You're going to sit down into chair pose. Keep your legs separated though, so you're sitting kind of like a squat. Yeah, so our weight is back in the heels. Bring your glutes. Try to lengthen through the top of your head all the way down through that tailbone. Belly button in, maybe sit a little lower. Gorgeous. One more inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Let's inhale, find a flat back. As you exhale, hands to the earth, you're going to step back to your downward facing dog. Nice, crew. Now we're going to keep building off of that. It's going to be like our version of our sun salutation, our yogi warm-up today. So here, let's take another inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, either step or you could hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. Feet hips distance. We inhale to a flat back. As you exhale, fold it down. Good. Reach your arms all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together. Nice. This time, reach both arms up. You're going to drop your left arm down, right arm stretches up and over. Take it back through center, both arms lift. Good, up and over the other way. Right arm drops. Left arm is carrying you over. Try to root down through that left foot. Good, both arms reach up. Exhale, sit down into your chair pose, bend your knees. Good, weight back into your heels. Try to pull your hips back even more. And then ribs in, belly button in, relax your shoulders. Good, one more inhale. Use your exhale to fold all the way back down. We'll inhale to our flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step on back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Go ahead and take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. One more time, exhale, step or hop your feet, come back to forward fold. Yeah, we'll inhale to that flat back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice, crew. One last time, reach it up. Once again, reach your right hand over, left arm down, up and over towards Jimmy's. Yeah, either way, we'll hit both sides. Okay, now we're gonna do our fancy swoop. So you're gonna bend your knees, drop your arms down, kind of like we did at the start. Let that left arm carry you up and over. Ooh, good. Now really lean into that side stretch. Okay, let's take it the other way. You're gonna bend your knees, let your upper body drop. Right arm carries you up and over. Now you can probably guess it. We're just gonna go back and forth between those two a couple of times here. Really stretching through the side body. Make this your own, you know? You can add a little pizzazz. If you want to stay more lifted, do what feels right for you. Good. Let's take one more round. Really opening up through the side body. Not an area that we usually stretch or move in. Good. And then wherever you're at, let's make your way back up. Both arms reach up to the sky. Pull your hips back. Let's sit down into our chair pose. Okay, we're going to hang here for a moment. Now just your arms are going to move. As you inhale, they come back behind you. And then as you exhale, they come up overhead. Nice and simple. Let's do that 2 more times. So you inhale, pull back. Go ahead, exhale, up overhead. Maybe sit down a little lower. We'll try one more. Moving with your breath. Good, hold it here. And then exhale, take your forward fold. Well done. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back to plank pose. So hands right under your shoulders, both legs straight back behind you. Lengthen through the top of your head and through your heels. And I want you to feel like you're actively pushing the earth away. Yeah, so feel that lift up out of your shoulders. Feel your core holding you up. Try to relax that space between your shoulders and your ears. Nice, yogis. Take one more breath in here. As you exhale, lower your knees down. We're going to come all the way onto your stomachs. So legs back behind you. You're going to uncurl your toes here, come to rest all the way down. Now we're going to try a little baby cobra. First thing is no hands. So we're going to hover the hands off of the ground, just right underneath those shoulders. Try to tuck your chin and pull your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Now, using just your back strength, as you inhale, you'll lift your chest maybe just a few inches off the ground. Yeah, try to keep your neck long. And then as you exhale, go ahead and lower down. Good. Let's try a couple more just like that. Think more length through the top of your head rather than lift. So I don't really care how high you're getting. I just want you to feel your back body engage. So squeeze your elbows back. Your shoulder blades are pulling down and together. Let's try one more. Big lift up. Nice crew. Good. As you exhale, we're going to lower down. Stack your hands here. And your elbows go out to the side. Forehead down. Bend your knees. Find a windshield wiper here with your feet side to side. Really let your head, shoulders relax. No tension in the back. Okay. Now that we're a little bit more warmed up, we're going to start to go into regular cobra. You can always go back to the no hands version if you want, but this time hands go underneath the shoulders. We're going to push our hands down. So elbows, shoulders, everything pulls away from the ears. You push down into the ground. Inhale to lift up, just as high as feels good. Good, and then exhale, lower down. Key here is to keep your shoulders away from your ears. So pull them down. Your heart leads to lift forward. Yes. And then you exhale, slowly lower. Try a couple more here, moving with your own breath. You inhale to lift it up. Good. Exhale to lower. Let's try this last one. We're going to hold it up. Okay, maybe turn to look over your right shoulder for a moment, little baby twist. And then turn the other way, look over the left shoulder. Good, back through center. And we lower everything down. Once again, stack your hands, elbows out to the sides. Bend your knees, find that windshield wiper. Take your feet side to side. Let go of that tension in your upper body. So really try to relax the shoulders. Drop them away from the ears. And then maybe start to find some movement through your feet. So you can circle out your ankles, spread your toes, wake them up. We're about to get back on them. Okay, crew, straighten out your legs. Hands by your side. You're going to press yourself up to a tabletop. If you'd like, you can press for a moment to child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Reach your body long here. And then we're going to make our way back up to downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Coming back to hands and knees, hips lift up and back. All right, so feeling a lot more engagement now probably through the back body, or at least a more awareness of your spine. I want you to really focus on lifting your hips up towards the sky, letting your head drop down. Now from here, let's try lifting your right leg up into three-legged dog. Yes, right leg lifts, and then maybe find some movement. So you could bend your knee, you could circle out your ankle, spread your toes, any movement that feels good. Little freestyle moment. Nice crew. We're going to step forward to warrior one. So right foot comes through between your hands. You're going to set your left foot down flat and pointing towards an angle. Take your time. Come on up to stand. So arms are reaching up. Our hips are square forward. It's just like a classic lunge, except our foot is flat. So that gives you a little bit more balance, but also I want you to feel that stretch through your calf and through the back of that left leg. So you can always walk it back further to feel more stretch. Try to bend your right knee more. Okay, now root down through both feet. Try cactus arms here. You're going to bend your elbows, maybe lean back, maybe look up. Oh yeah, and then reach it back up towards the sky. Good, let's go 2 more times like that. You exhale, pull it down. And then inhale, lift it up. Nice, let's go 1 more time. Lifting up, take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, you're going to open yourself up to warrior two. Step your left foot back a little bit more. Your hips now fully open to the left side of your mat. Okay, so our right knee is bent, left leg straight. Arms are strong. From here, reverse that warrior. Right arm reaches up and back. And then maybe bend a little deeper through the right knee. Gorgeous, you guys. Feel that stretch through the side body. Take it into extended side angle. So we're going to go the other way. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm up overhead towards me. Perfect. Now there's lots of ways to modify this. So if it's feeling a little too spicy, you can just come up higher. If you want to make it harder, you could take your right hand down to the ground. You can also hover your arm. Again, just think about pushing through both of your feet. They're your foundation. That's helping you lengthen through the top of your head. Notice if you're breathing. Let's make sure we are. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. Find that warrior two. Good. From here, you're going to straighten your legs. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, all you got to do is bend your right knee. Come back down into warrior two. Really simple flow. Let's go 2 more times. So inhale, lift it up. And exhale, drop it down. Good. Let's go 1 more. Exhale to lower. Good. We hold it here. And then you're going to take your hands down to the ground. Come up onto the ball of your left foot and then lower your left knee. So you're in a low lunge here. So right foot is forward, left knee down. You could stay down with your hands. They can also come to your thigh if you need. Otherwise, you're going to try lifting all the way up. This is crescent moon pose, Anjaneyasana. Let's see if you can scoot your right foot forward a little bit more. The more you press your hips forward, the deeper you're going to get into that stretch of the left leg, left hip flexor. Now try to stretch up taller. And then feel your energy lifting up. Maybe your eyes look up. Open up your heart to a back bend. Take a deep breath in here. Good. As you exhale, we're going to come back upright. Bring your right hand to your thigh. Your left arm is going to reach up and over towards the right. Yeah. Good. Lift it back up. Reach both arms. Now you're going to try a little twist. Bring your left hand forward. Try your right arm back behind you. Maybe turn to look back towards your right hand. Nice. Hold it strong. Try to lengthen in both directions. Reach through your fingertips. And then we come back through center. Both arms reach up. Breathe in. Yes, yogis. Hands down to the ground. Good. Take your right leg back behind you. We're going to come to our tabletop. Okay, so from here, I want you to square off your shoulders and hips. We're in a nice flat back. You're going to pick your right leg up. Keep it bent at 90 and just draw some circles through that right hip. So you're going to bring your knee back behind you and around and down. Yeah. Another movement you probably don't do very often. But when you think about it, your hips, this ball and socket joint. So we're getting it to move in the full range of motion. So try to make that circle even bigger. Maybe reverse directions. Just a couple more rounds. Nice. See if you can hold yourself more stable. Use more of your core. Yeah, let's go 1 more. Nice job, yogis. Both knees down to the ground. When you're ready, we'll press it back. Downward facing dog. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose here. And then nice open mouth. Exhale, let that go. Let's try round 2. We're going to lift our left leg up here, 3-legged dog. Yes, crew. And then again, maybe some movement. So you can bend your knee, you can circle out your ankle, you can spread your toes. I want you to really, again, feel that strong push of your hands on the ground. Feel that length through your spine. And just how powerful you are. Feeling that collective energy from everyone around you as well. Okay, we look forward. Left foot comes through between your hands. It's warrior 1 first. So your right foot comes down flat, pointing about 45 degrees to the right. And then bend your left knee. Come on up. Yes, so I really want you to feel that foundation again through both of your feet. Maybe get down a little lower in that left leg. It should be so solid here that if I tried to push you, you wouldn't go anywhere. So I want you to really feel that grip, almost like you're clawing the ground with your little toes, just like you do your hands. Okay, now as you exhale, let's find those cactus arms. Bend your elbows, maybe look up. A little balance challenge. Okay, let's try that 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Good. Exhale, shoulder blade squeeze down, your heart lifts up. Yes, crew, 1 more. Big stretch. Exhale, open up your heart. Yes, we're alive. All right, lift it back up. Take a deep breath in here. Try to hold it solid for a moment. As you exhale, open up. Warrior 2, right foot steps back a little bit more. Yeah, see if you can bend your left knee. Reach energy through your fingertips, through your feet. Beautiful. Then reverse it. Left arm will reach up and back, stretching out the left ribs, left side body. See if you can bend deeper into your left knee. So we're feeling this line of energy all the way from your foot up through the ribs, through the left arm, through your fingertips, and then let that carry you up and over, extended side angle. Left forearm down, your right arm will reach up and over to the water. Good. Again, you could come up higher, hand to your thigh. You could take it down lower if you're feeling spicy. Maybe float it. Also be conscious of the choices you make and why you make them. There's no pressure. This is all about you exploring your body. So I want you to feel into it. Take one more breath. Can you get a little bit deeper? Good. Use your exhale to lift it back up. Find your warrior two. Excellent. So look out over your fingertips. Feel that warrior strength. And we'll take that into our flow. You're going to straighten your legs, arms reach up. Take a deep breath in, star pose. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Come on back. Yes. 2 more times. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, take it down. All right, let's go one more. Nice. Take it down, hold it here. And then our hands are going to come down, frame your foot. You turn onto the ball of that right foot and then lower your right knee down. We're in our crescent moon pose. Okay, perfect. And then hands can stay down. They can go to your thigh. Otherwise, we're going to try lifting all the way up. Yeah, see if you can scoot that left foot forward. Maybe press your hips forward, get deeper into it. Try to lengthen through the top of your head, through your fingertips, and then maybe tilt back from your shoulder blades, open up your heart. Feeling that gratitude, the sun breaking through the clouds here. Take an inhale. Your exhale will lift you up. Drop your left hand to your thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Yes. Get that side stretch. Gets really good into the hip flexors. Maybe press your hips forward a little deeper. Both arms come up. We're going to try our twist here. Right hand forward, left arm back behind you, and then maybe turn to look back at that left hand. Try to feel your fingertips reaching in opposite directions, that squeeze of your shoulder blades. Come on back through center, both arms reach up. One last breath in here. Yes, as you exhale, hands to the earth. Take that left leg back behind you. Let's come back to our tabletop. Go ahead, hands and knees, and then we'll find our hip circles here. So you're going to pick that left knee up and start to roll it out. And the more you minimize movement, the more you have to fire up your obliques through your core. So try to hold yourself stable as you move that leg around. And can you make it a little bigger? Yeah, reverse directions a couple times here as well. We're going to revisit this motion in a moment. So just get familiar with it. Feel that control of your hip. And then set both knees down. Friends, let's press back to a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Reach your arms forward. Go ahead and rest your forehead down. Take a moment to breathe. Well done. So notice how you're feeling after that bit of movement. We're at about the halfway point of class. See how you're feeling. Let's start to crawl the hands over towards the left side of your mat. Taking your left hand down, right hand on top. Pull your right hip away, getting more into the right ribs, the side of the body here. And then take it the other way. Crawl your hands over to the right. Right hand down, left hand on top, and then you're going to pull that left hip away now. And then come on back through center. Both arms reaching forward. Whenever you're ready, we'll make our way back up to downward facing dog. Please take your time, lifting your hips up and back. You can always stay in tabletop if that's feeling better for you. So we're going to keep kind of adding on, changing our flow a little bit, challenging ourselves with a few new moves today. So get excited for that. We're all going to take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward at your hands, and then exhale, step or hop your feet, come on up to forward fold. We'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold it down. And then bend your knees, reach your arms, come all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Nice. Keep your feet separated. Reach your arms up. We're back into our chair pose. So hips back, bend your knees, get down nice and low. Just like we did before, we're going to move our arms back behind us as we breathe in. As you exhale, arms come up overhead. Now we're going to take that into a march. So as your arms go back, we're going to push through our right foot and lift our left knee up to come into a one-legged mountain pose. Try to stand up tall. Go ahead, now sit back down into that chair. Arms sweep back, and we'll try picking up our right knee now. Now you could always come to just your tiptoes. Maybe you pick it up. Try to stand taller. Yes, let's go a little faster. So we're back down into our chair. Pick your left knee up. Rise. Reach up. Grow taller. Go ahead, back into your chair. Pick up the right knee. Notice how it immediately helps your posture to try to take up more space. Let's go one more each side. Back into your chair. Left knee up. Try to find one spot to look at. That will also help your balance a ton. Good. Back into your chair. You got this. We're going to pick up our right knee. Okay, friends, here's our challenge. We're going back into our chair. Final time, pick up your left knee. We hold it. Okay. Now you're going to bring that leg back behind you and start to draw a circle through that hip, just like you did in all fours. Back around and forward. Ooh, yeah. Hard, right? Try the other direction a couple times. Doesn't have to be huge. Maybe a little circle. Good. Now pick your knee up. Bring it into your chest. Hold it here. Take a breath in. We're going to open to warrior two. So this left leg's going to open back behind you. Set it down. Nice. And then bend your right knee. Look over your fingertips. Awesome balance, you guys. That's not easy. Now let's see if you can get a little lower. And then reverse it. Reach your right arm up and back. Good. Take it up and over the other way. Extended side angle. Right forearm to your thigh. Left arm up overhead. If you want to go deeper, maybe you try it here. Maybe right hand to the ground. Maybe just lighter through your right arm. Okay, so we're trying to not dump your weight into the right arm. It's really just there as like a little kickstand, a little assist. Yes, lift yourself back up. Find your warrior two. Okay, we're going into triangle from here. Your right leg straightens. You're going to pull your hips back. Reach your right fingertips forward. And then take it down to your leg. Left arm up to the sky. Yeah, try to keep your legs straight, your back straight, your arms straight. Take it into reverse triangle. Your legs stay straight. You're just going to come upright and reach your right arm up and back. Sort of like reverse warrior. Go ahead, take both arms up. Turn your right toes forward. We're going to hinge here at the hips. Wide-legged forward fold. Let your head drop down. Shake it out. Catch your breath. We'll be here for a few moments. So I want you to get comfortable in this position as best you can. Bend your knees if you need. You can always support yourself more upright with your hands on your thighs. If you want to go deeper into it, you could grab opposite elbows. You could also take a shoulder opener, interlacing your hands behind your back, and then reaching them up overhead. Nice slow breaths here. So good, everybody. Okay, hands to the ground. Draw your way back over to your right foot. You're going to turn back to face the front of your mat. And I want you to pause here in this runner's lunge. So feet pivot back to face forward. Keep your left hand down. Try a twist here with your right arm up. If you'd like to set your back knee down, you totally can. Yeah, try to lengthen through your fingertips, through your foot, through the top of your head. Then exhale, both hands down to the ground. Step your right leg back. Come to downward facing dog. Yes. Good work, yogis. Okay, so just notice the difference between the two legs. Probably feel a little bit more sensation in that right leg right now. So we're going to even it out. Let's bend your knees, look forward at your hands. And then as you exhale, step or hop your feet. Come back to the top, forward fold. We'll inhale to that flat back, welcoming the sun. Ooh, feels so good. Exhale, fold. Let's reach your arms all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands together, bring that energy to your heart. Good, reach it up. We're gonna sit back into chair pose, our favorite. Let's get nice and low. Okay, just one time with the arms, swing it back. Exhale, reach it forward. We're gonna keep this one a little shorter, just one each side. So take it back. This time your right knee will lift up first. Find your balance, right knee lifts. Stand taller, sit down into that chair. Good, let's pick up the left knee now. Yes. Okay, back into our chair. We're gonna hold this next one, all right? So pick up that right knee, lift it up, you hold it. Our left leg is the foundation. Bring your right knee back behind you. You're gonna start to try those circles. It really helps to look at one spot, focus your gaze on that. That spot is your best friend right now. Yes, and then try the other direction a couple of times. You guys are killing this. Not easy, right? Okay. Bring your right knee into your chest one more time. Stand taller. We're going to open this to warrior two. So open to the side, right leg steps back, and then bend your left knee. Yes, amazing. Try to separate your feet a little bit wider. Bend that left knee, arms out to the side. Good. And then reach your left arm up and back. Reverse your warrior. Try to bend deeper through the left knee. Stretch further. Feels so warm now. Let's take it the other way. Left forearm down, right arm up overhead. Maybe you start to drop a little lower. Maybe you just feel your legs. Everything in yoga is all about the foundations from the ground up. So you always want to think about what's making contact with the earth. And right now it's your feet. You probably feel your left foot a little bit more than your right. So try to engage that right foot. Feel both feet pushing down to lift up a little bit more length through the top of your head. Nice. Now take it back up, warrior two. Beautiful. From here, we're going to inhale, arms, legs straight. You exhale, drop it down, bend that left knee. Good. Two more times, just like that. Moving with your breath, with your body. Just feeling how amazing it is to all move as one as well. There's something powerful in that collective. Okay, now we're going to straighten the legs. Arms reach up, triangle pose. Legs straight, arms to the side. Reach your left fingertips towards me as far as you can. And then left hand down, right arm up. Usually your body lands you pretty much where it's comfortable, but you can always take it down to the ground if that's feeling good. You can always lift up higher if you're feeling crunchy. Yoga is all about space, so find that. Let's take it up, reverse triangle. Your legs stay straight. All you have to do is reach your left arm up and back. Yeah, see if you can push more through your feet to find that lift and reach further. And then take both arms up to the sky. Left toes turn forward. Once again, you hinge at your hips, wide-legged forward fold. Make your way down. Notice how it feels to be in this for the second time. Maybe just a deeper layer of sensation going on. So maybe close your eyes. Although I like to look around, see how it looks to see the world upside down, a little change of perspective. So important for us to get in the practice and the habit of gratitude on a daily basis and for the small things. When you think about it, there are so many little things in our lives that we would really miss if they were gone tomorrow, even the things that sometimes annoy us. Feeling gratitude for the fact that you have your body, your health right now. You can breathe, you can move. crawl our hands over to the left foot. We're going to pivot back to face forward. And then lower your right hand down, and then your left arm up. We're going to take that twist. So if you want to put your right knee down, that's an option. Otherwise, try both legs straight. Yeah, you're really lifting your left fingertips up to the sky. Yes, screw both hands down to the ground. Step your left leg back. Come back to downward facing dog. Y'all are doing so well. We got one more grand finale here. So let's take an inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet, come back to the top, forward fold. And then inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold it down. First, we're going to do a twist. I'll take it with y'all. So we're going to bend our knees. Take your left hand down to the ground right under your nose. You're going to keep your left knee bent. Try to straighten out your right leg, and then twist to reach your right arm up to the sky. Now really focus on pulling your right hip back. The leg does not have to be all the way straight. Just think straight-ish. And you should feel this release through the side body or a T-band, the outer hip. Okay, let's switch that out. We'll bend the right knee, right hand down, and then try to straighten out the left leg as you twist. Reach your left fingertips up to the sky. Energy through the top of your head, through your fingers, the side of that left leg. Nice deep breaths. Okay, come on back through center. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Let's reach your arms all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. All right, one final little balance challenge. Our grand finale for the day. One last time, we sit down into chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Good. We're going to just use this to launch. So take your arms back. Now lift your left knee up. One-legged Tadasana, one-legged mountain pose. Already a pro at this. You could stay right here if you want. If you want a little extra challenge, you're going to try a twist. So we're going to take our hands down to our knee. Just hold on to it for a moment. And then see if you can take your left arm back behind you. Good. And then maybe you're going to turn your head to look over towards your left fingertips. And if you want even more, you're going to pick up your right hand and reach it out as well. You also have the option of like grabbing onto your left foot and extending it out, but that gets like really into a whole thing. So do what you want. But I want you to feel that twist. Lengthen through your fingertips. Yes. Okay, come on back through center. Sit down into your chair. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up. Brush that off. Good work, crew. Okay, last time. Feet back. We're going to pick up our right knee. One-legged Tadasana. There's many levels to this. So you could just hang out right here. If you're ready for a little bit more, you're going to reach your arms down, grab onto your leg. It's nice and light. It's just there as a little support. Some feedback as you reach your right arm back behind you. And then you're going to turn your head slowly to maybe look back at your right hand. And then you can reach your left arm forward. So feel that energy. Yeah. Nice. You got it. You got it. Exactly. Don't worry about perfection. We're just playing around. That's the whole point. You're challenging your body to do something it never does. Okay, come on back through center. Sit down into your chair. You did it. Reach your arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, take your forward fold. Let's inhale to a flat back. Exhale, drop it down. One more time. Step back to plank pose. Last plank of the day. Feeling strong here. You can always take this on your knees. You can always skip it. We'll find child's pose in just a moment. So finish out strong here. Really lengthen through the top of your head. Power through your heels. Remember your reason why. You're worth putting in extra effort for. There's a reason you showed up to your mat. You deserve whatever it is that you need, and you have the power to give that to yourself. So making that commitment right here. Feel how strong you are. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's lower the knees. Nice work, friends. Find child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Reach your arms forward. Go ahead and let your head relax down. Stretching out through your neck, your shoulders, your spine. If this isn't comfortable for any reason, you can always sit up. I just want you to find a position to rest that does feel good. In your eyes here, take some really slow breaths. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. All right, crew, you made it to the best part of class. It's time to sit up in order to lie down. So kind of roll yourselves up, and it's up to you which direction you want to face. If you want a little less sun in your eyes, it actually helps to face the way I am. So if you turn around, your head towards me, feet towards the street, that can feel nice. Or if you want to stay able to see me, just stay where you are. But just know you have the option to flip around at any point. Okay, so we're going to come onto our backs. And I'm going to I'll have you start just by hugging your knees into your chest, taking a rock side to side. And get cozy, get comfortable. We're going to be on our backs for these final 10 minutes of class. So grabbing sunglasses, a hat, anything else you need. And then we're going to set both of our feet down on the ground. Let's take our figure 4 stretch. So you'll flex your right foot and then cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then you could stay there, or we'll thread the arms through and grab onto the left leg and then gently pull this whole shape in closer. Good stretch through the right outer hip, the right glutes. And it actually changes the stretch depending on which way you lean. So if you want to take it over towards the left, you can get more into that right outer hip. And then if you lean over to the right, it's more into like the inner hip. So something to play around with. Notice what feels good for you. We're always trying to feel a bit of sensation, but not to the point where you feel overwhelmed or like you're holding your breath or having to tense your body. So a little stretch is good, but we're never trying to force it. Try to relax your shoulders, your head down, breathing into the low back, into the hips. Let's switch out our legs. We'll set the right foot down, flex your left foot, and just switch it out. Left ankle crosses over that right knee, and then we'll thread the arms through, grabbing on behind the right leg. Gently pull this whole shape in closer. Keeping your head down, tailbone. Maybe explore the rock side to side, lean it to the right, left. Gratitude really is an amazing practice because it's all about training our brains. It's not something that we're usually aware of, but you can train your mind, your brain, just like you can train your body. So the same way that we use yoga to make our bodies flexible, it's also making our minds flexible as well. Let's bring both knees into your chest. We're going to take a supine twist. Right knee stays in, left leg goes out straight. Take your right arm out to the right. Use your left hand here will guide your knee up and over to the left. And then maybe turn your head to look over towards the right arm. And you want to stop when your shoulders are trying to lift up off the ground. Try to keep them both down. Take a deep breath into the side body. So we can train our minds on what to pay attention to, on what to notice more of. So the more that we practice gratitude, the more we're training our minds to find that naturally without us even thinking about it. Let's come on back through center. Slide your right leg out straight. We'll switch sides. So left knee comes in, left arm out to the left. Use your right hand to guide your knee up and over to the right. And then maybe turn your head to look over to the left. And it's been proven in so many studies that gratitude helps make us happier, makes us more satisfied with our lives. It gives us purpose when we remember that everything is temporary. We never know how long we have. So if you're going to go see friends or family today, even the difficult ones, try to feel a sense of gratitude for this moment. Coming back through center. Let's straighten both legs out, reaching your arms up overhead, remembering that this moment in time is temporary. But feeling so grateful for it because that makes it so much more precious that we're right here, right now, So feel how good it is to move your entire body, to lengthen, to allow in air. Take the deepest breath in you possibly can here. And then open mouth exhale. Release your arms by your sides. And friends, we're going to set up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. So if there is any other movement, anything else that your body is asking for, go ahead and find that here. But other than that, your only responsibility now for these final few minutes is to rest.